Hey guys, so we're just getting off of part 3. We're just gonna get into the next part of the song. This is what it sounds like. And etc. The way we start that is there's a specific percussion going on. Is you're just kind of doing a kick effect with the strings, and you can, just smack it a little harder depending on the dynamics you want for that. So, and you're hammering on the 5th fret of the 5th and 3rd strings. So that's what's happening on the 4th fret. So you have kind of like two voices doing that. The way you start is you smack, tap, smack, smack, tap, and then hammer. So and then after that you just smack the strings twice, hammer, hammer, and then tap on the guitar's body. So slowly it sounds like this. So smack, hammer, smack, smack, hammer. Oh, I'm sorry. Smack, hammer, smack, smack, tap, hammer, smack, smack, hammer, smack, smack, hammer, tap, hammer. And there you go. That's that first part. And then you're gonna end the measure with smack, and then you're gonna get back onto that. So it's together. It sounds like this. And then double tap, and then start again. So that's the way you do that. All you're doing is you're doing that, and then you're going back and forth between the 5th and 4th fret, and you do that twice. So you go. And you do that again, and when you're on the 4th fret, you're gonna go all the way up to the 9th fret. It's the exact same percussion. There's nothing that changes, nothing that it is done differently. And you do two measures. So one measure is. And then, so two measures, that's twice, then one measure on the 7th fret, on the 10th fret. So so far it sounds like this. And then you do that again, and then you go up to the 9th. And then another measure on the 9th fret. And then you take this next measure to kind of divide it between the 9th and the 7th. So and then that's what that sounds like. So it's so from this view, if you do it really slowly, it's double, it's tap or smack, hammer, smack, smack, tap, hammer, and then smack, smack, hammer on the 7th, smack, smack, hammer, or tap, hammer, and then once you're done with that, you double tap to finish the measure. So it's double tap. So that's how you do that. So from the 9th, it sounds like this. that again. You do, well, not the whole thing, you do on the 5th fret. So you got 2 measures on the 5th fret at the end. And then you start the power chords. That's the top 2 strings, and you're going to be doing it on the 5th fret and the 9th fret. So you're going to, the exact same percussion too. Now, because I'm creative, I didn't do the exact same thing John Butler does. This is what John Butler does. This is what he does. That's what he does. So he keeps the exact same thing throughout the entire part. But that's not what I do. I do something different because I didn't want to be exactly like him. So I wanted to be a little creative and do my own little thing. So I'm going to teach the way I do it now, from now on, for the rest of this part. And if you don't like it, you can go back to the way Butler does it, or whatever way you want to do it. But if you do like it, well, just, you know, you can go ahead and keep it. And it's, to me, it just sounds cool. But this is the way I do it. So it's everything he does here with the left hand, but everything for me is different with the right hand. So I just like put a little more percussion into it. So the way you do this is you're gonna smack and hammer on the 5th fret. So kick effect, and then upwards with the index finger like this, and then down with the nail. So and then you hammer immediately afterwards over here. And then after you do this, you smack and kick. So and then hammer right afterwards. And then after you do that, you're going to come up with the index finger, down, and hammer. So all together it sounds like this. And then you're going to, so after you do this, you're going to smack and hammer. So the entire thing. And then after you do that, you double tap. So you do just a transition. So you do so one measure on the 5th fret, and you go up to the 9th fret. Sorry, yeah, the 9th fret. 5th fret, 9th fret, and this is where it starts to change. So instead, you're not going to be hammering on these strings. You're going to be hammering on the 4th and 2nd string, like this, right there, on the 9th fret. So coming straight from here, from the 9th, you do that. And just like you remember splitting the measure into 2, after you do one measure here, you're gonna split a measure in between the 7th and the 4th fret. So together, like that. So and slowly you do this. So smack, hammer, kick, upwards, downwards, and then you hammer right after that, and then you do the smack, kick, and after the smack kick, you hammer on the 4th fret. So, and then finish it off like that. So together it sounds like smack, hammer, kick, up, down, smack, kick, hammer on the 4th fret, up, down. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that's it. So it's and you smack and then double tap. So and then you go back to the 5th fret. So and then you go to the same, you do the exact same thing, 5th fret, 9th fret. And this part's a little confusing. It was confusing at least for me when I was trying to do it, because I had to be on tempo. So after you do one measure, after you do this, you go here, of course. After you do that, after you do a measure here, you're going to take a measure and you're going to split it between the 12th, 11th, 9th, and 7th. And you're going to do it like this. So it's a little confusing. What you're going to do is smack, hammer, kick, up, down, and then hammer on the 11th. So far. And you're gonna smack, kick, and hammer. Smack, kick, hammer on the 9th. Up, down. Hammer again on the 9th. And then smack, hammer on the 7th.